afternoon, Philadelphia Eagles fans, and good afternoon, NFL fans. So week 4 of the NFL season in 2025-26. Well, this week, our Philadelphia Eagles, undefeated Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl champion NFL Eagles, are going down to a place we do not have that much success in, Tampa Bay, to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I am modifying a little bit how I do this because, you know, sometimes I want to give updates. I can't believe I'm not wearing this. Whatever. I'm going to word this too. All right, now we're set. Last week, let's talk about that because a lot of people were asking me, hey, when the Eagles, hey, what's up, buddy? When the Eagles were down 26-7, were you freaking out? Let's be real. If you're the kind of Eagles fan that watched the Miracle of Meadowlands, Deshaun Jackson return, and you watched the entire game and still believe that they're going to win, I don't think you can ever watch another game and believe that the Eagles are ever out of it. I watched that actually when I used to live right up the street up here. I watched that game, and the entire time I just waited for the Eagles to come back. Sometimes it happens, most of the time it doesn't happen, but now it does. Now it's back in like, what, 2010? So was I freaking out? Absolutely not, right? We're playing a vanilla offense. Saquon Barkley had like 18 carries for like 66 yards or something like that. Not doing good whatsoever. But then, you know what? We made adjustments at halftime. I don't care who made the adjustments. Could have been Kevin Patillo. Could have been Jalen Hurts. Could have been whoever. Nick Sirianni. Could have been somebody else. I don't care who made the adjustments. The fact is, we did. Open up the air like we know we can. Like Jalen Hurts says, just because we don't doesn't mean that we can't. Went ahead and opened up the air. A.J. Brown, DeVonta Smith, Dallas Goedert. Start chucking away, bit by bit. Next thing you know, we're up 27-26. Okay, after blocking an initial field goal. But the story doesn't end there, right? Just when you think the Rams are going to come back, almost like what happened last year in the playoffs. Got down deep in our territory and set up for a field goal. And everybody that's been watching social media saw Verse. Go Birds. There you go. Everybody saw Verse talking all that trash to start saying, hey, what's up, man? Go Birds. After that, they're going to make the field goal. There's going to be so many obscenities, right? And he was talking all this trash. Yeah. We know what happened after that. Jalen Carter. Go Birds! Go Birds! That's why I love doing daytime videos instead. Have a blessed day. Second place! He was yelling for watching. He's giving it up. So anyway, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, like right up the middle, and blocked the field goal. Everybody went nuts. I know I was watching it up the street from my house at a bar, and everybody was going nuts. So much so, I know I broke my rings that I showed you last week. I'll put a link on later on. And then later on, I didn't even realize he ran it back for a touchdown. I thought everybody was just going to go in the end zone like they do when they want to celebrate. I saw the score later on. It's 33-26. I was like, what? They actually scored? It was wild. But that's proof, man. And again, if you don't believe in the Eagles by now, that's just who you are. And I accept that. That's who you are. That's just not how I roll. Eagles always have a shot. If you have Hurts, Barkley, Brown, Smith, Goddard, Davis, Carter, Vaughn, Mitchell, Coop, Blankenship. I mean, the list goes on. Sirianni, Howie, Jeffrey. I mean, the list goes on and on with this organization, and we just won the Super Bowl, right? If you don't believe by now, that's a you problem. That's not a Philadelphia Eagles problem, and it's not a real fans problem. That's a you thing. That's what you walk around in because you just have like a negative mindset. And that's not something that can be controlled by anybody else. But that being said, Eagles going down this week against Tampa Bay, where I believe Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, we're like 1-4 against this team, regardless what happens. I know last year, it was week 4, I believe, we lost again big time. excuses-wise, A.J. Brown wasn't playing, fine. They still whooped us. One way or the other, having a complete team for a reason, your team playing against another team produces a result. Fact is, this administration of the Eagles is like 1-4 against Tampa Bay. Todd Bowles sticks it to us all the time, right? We have to change the narrative. Now, we know Mike Evans is like not gonna play. That's a huge hit to them. And they say questionable is Baker Mayfield. I don't believe that. I think he's playing regardless, no matter what. So which means they're down like their top receiver, and this guy just dominates every year. Chris Godwin might be playing, he's questionable as well. So we have things in our favor, right? Lane Johnson's supposed to be playing. Nolan Smith is gonna be out for a while. Darius Cooper's actually out, he's on IR. Adoree Jackson's all banged up. And then Bennett that we got from the Raiders, he's out on IR too. So we got like Keely Ringo is supposed to be playing on the opposite side and he's supposed to be getting a shot. This is what we do. Or shoot, this is what I do, or this is what diehard Eagles fans do. We find a way, not only find a way to win, find a way to look at the positives, what our birds can do, and go down to Tampa and start winning. We gotta do our best, right? Gotta hope for the best. We gotta hope that the Eagles have figured it out and they're gonna come out attacking first thing. We're not gonna wait until the second half to start turning it up like we've had to do against the Rams. We're gonna come out firing first thing. Maybe we start firing with our pass game, and then that sets up a run or vice versa, right? Because Tampa Bay plays a really good defense, and their coach is a really great like defensive coordinator type mind. So you better believe, especially with the record that he has against us 1-4, or well, he's 4-1, he's gonna come out and he's gonna know how to try to handle us. We have to come out more aggressive. Just like how we root, we're here in the link, and a lot of times we go down to Florida, it turns into like link south. We have to do the same thing this weekend when we travel down to Tampa Bay to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like I always do, this is who we are and this is just what we do. Our birds going down to Florida to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and hopefully come away with the win. Nothing's gonna change in the middle of the day. Nothing's gonna change because we have a losing record against them. We got this all day. Right? Right? Yeah. Let's go birds, baby.